Inflation is making everything super expensive right now. And that can be really frustrating if you're trying to lose weight, because it can be really hard to figure out what to buy that you're actually gonna use and can afford that will help you get the results that you want. And I really understand this because I've lost 130 pounds and I've kept it off for 10 years and I've been on a budget the entire time. Cool thing is, a lot of the staples that I use to help me do that can be found at the dollar store. So I went to Dollar Tree and I found 19 weight loss must-haves that you need to go out and buy right now, especially if you're just starting your journey, because these things, they're all super affordable and they really help make my journey a lot easier. And having these things on hand at all times, it's the biggest reason why I've been able to get and keep my weight off as long as I have. Number 1, honey. Take a drink. Ice packs. These are so great for keeping your food fresh when you're on the go. I have a bunch of these in the freezer at all times, and I never leave the house without throwing a couple of them into a lunch pail or a cooler with some meals and snacks for on the road. It doesn't matter if I'm traveling, running errands, going to work, whatever it is, what I've learned over time is that things always take longer than you expect, and there's always unexpected things that are gonna happen when you're away from home, where you might be waiting hours for food, and if you're not prepared, it can cause things to backfire. Might be a traffic jam where you're sitting in traffic for hours longer than you expected. Might be at a gathering where the food takes hours longer to come than you expected, both of which happened to Kyle and I just a couple of days ago. Your errands could take longer than expected. Lots of things could happen. In the past, when we didn't prepare and have food on hand being kept fresh with an ice pack, we would end up breaking down because we'd be so hungry, we'd get things that we didn't plan on eating, feel guilty, all heck would break loose, and then we'd go way off track. So now we never leave the house without being prepared, and that way we've got food being kept fresh for if and when we need it, and that sets us up for success every single time. Number 2, measuring cups and spoons. We lost our weight with portion control, so we always have a bunch of sets of these on hand to help us measure our food as accurately as we can, and that helped us consistently eat less so that we could get and stay in a calorie deficit and lose the weight. And if you want to know the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose my weight, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. And if you're looking for a baller protein powder, I got you covered. This is HTLT Sup's Casein and Whey protein powder, and this is the new chocolate milkshake flavor, which Kyle and I just tried an hour ago. It is the chocolatiest, richest, yummiest tasting chocolate protein powder ever. We put it in our protein ice cream, and I can't wait to use it in my Greek yogurt bowls. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. Number 3, fat-free JellO Pudding mix. The Dollar Tree had the white chocolate and the vanilla flavors, which both are really great. I didn't want to give up dessert on my weight loss journey because anytime in the past that I had, I just failed. So I use the JellO pudding mixes to help me make all kinds of low-calorie desserts. I love to mix the pudding mix, protein milk, and a scoop of protein powder to make protein pudding. Plus, it is so tasty if you put a serving of pudding mix in plain fat-free Greek yogurt. It makes like a mousse-like texture. You can make a ton of parfaits and different desserts with it by doing that. Number 4, Quick Oats and sugar-free syrup. The Dollar Tree carries our favorite sugar-free syrup, which is the Steve's Maples. And oatmeal topped with sugar-free syrup has been a staple breakfast for us from the very beginning of our journey. Quick Oats, they're super quick and easy, they're low calorie, and they're high in fiber, so they help you feel fuller longer. And the sugar-free syrup adds sweetness and flavor to the oatmeal without adding a ton of calories. And oats, they're super cheap and they're really versatile. I also grind them up to make oat flour, and I use that in a ton of low-calorie baked goods, and they're great for overnight oats. Plus, I like to use oat flour to make oat flour pancakes as well. Number 5, sparkling water and water flavor packets. I'm showing the Maison Perrier, very French, sparkling water in Forever Peach, which is one of my favorite flavors. And for the water flavor packets, I'm showing the Starburst Zero Sugar in cherry and blue raspberry. I barely drank any water when I first started to lose weight. It's because I didn't like it. So these things help me make water way more tasty and appealing, and I actually wanted to get all my water in and stay hydrated because I had these on hand. Also, I love having these for in between meals, because if I'm hungry but it's not time for a meal, I'll put a water flavor packet in a bottle of water, or I'll sip a sparkling water that's flavored, and it'll help take my mind off food and tide me over until the next meal. Number 6, single serving snacks. And I'm showing the Pretzel Pizzazz Spicy Dill Pickle Pretzels, Crispers All Dress flavor, and Fig Newtons in a single serving package of cookies. Just like dessert, I did not want to give up snacks to lose weight on my journey, but in the beginning, to buy a whole bag of Crispers or a whole bag of chips or crackers, I wouldn't have been able to eat just one serving. I would have needed to eat the whole thing. So I bought a bunch of single serving snacks, and that allowed me to enjoy a snack, but just a portion, because when my single serving bag was done, I was done my snack and I didn't need to eat any more. That allowed me to satisfy my craving and stay in a deficit so that I could keep losing the weight. Number 7, low calorie sweetener. Dollar Tree has the Sugar Twin, and it comes in a box with individual packets, which is great for portion control. What I love about sweetener, I have a sweet tooth. I did not want to get rid of making things sweet when I started to lose weight. So the sweetener gives me all the benefits of having everything sweet like I like it without all the calories of sugar.
And for me, like, my literal breakfast is the quick oats and that syrup, but I like it extra sweet, so I add sweetener.
Yeah, and I love it too, but I like experimenting with the quick oats, and I make stuff like s'mores and Snickers oatmeal, but Sassy still does the OG. Number 8, pepperoni sticks and cheese strings. Dollar Tree has the Jack Links beef and cheese sticks. What I love about these is they're really portable and they're great for snacks or lunches. You can toss these with your ice pack in a lunch pail for on the go. They're really low calorie and they have really good protein in them. And I love bringing them just as is, like pepperoni sticks and cheese strings. Or if I want a lunch, I'll make like a low calorie charcuterie board with it, where I'll do a pepperoni stick, a cheese string, some fruit, and some veggies and dip, and that makes an entire high volume, decent protein, low cal meal. Number 9, meal prep containers. And they have a huge variety. I really love the circular ones that I'm showing in the B-roll for soups. And then there are smaller ones for dip and dressings, which I love because I always, I'm a dip girl, I always need my dip. And then they also had containers that actually came with a dip container in the package, and they have special ones for fruit and yogurt parfaits. So you can choose from a variety. Meal prep is one of the biggest reasons that set Kyle and I up for success and that helped us get and keep the weight off. So it's really important that we have a variety of containers on hand so that we can prep our breakfast the night before. We can prep our lunches for when we're going out or for when I'm going to work. And we can prep dinners for the week and have containers to keep them fresh. Number 10. Reusable water bottles. And there was a huge variety, and you can choose from any lid that you want. They had the flip top ones, the straw ones, like any kind that you want, you can get. Kyle and I had a bunch of these each on hand at all times because when we were first starting, we needed those kinds of things to help us keep track of how much water we were drinking per day and to make sure that we were getting enough and that we were hydrated. And so we would fill them up the night before, put them in the fridge. Next day they'd be cold, ready to go. And then you can put your water flavor in them, put the cap on, shake it, and go. And it's perfect. Water's all set for the day. Number 10, instant mashed potatoes and microwave rice. I'm showing my favorite Betty Crocker instant mashed potatoes, the home style one. The home style is the lowest calorie, so I always get that one. And for microwave rice, this is a new one, it says on the package, but I've always gotten stuff like this. And this is the Ben's Original roasted chicken flavor microwave rice. All you do is add water and you put it in the microwave for a few minutes. These are perfect for adding volume and making a meal be full of variety, full of balance, and very tasty and appealing. And I always get the instant and microwave because you want quick and easy meals when you're trying to lose weight, because after a while, it's not gonna be appealing if it takes too long to make. Number 12, canned soup. I love canned soup, and I am showing Campbell's Italian wedding soup. I love this one. 1 cup, if you can believe it, is only 110 calories. You get meatballs in the thing and pasta and 7 grams of protein. And the other one I'm showing is the Campbell's Classic Chicken Noodle. 1 cup is 100 calories and 5 grams of protein. I love soup for weight loss because the liquid in it fills your belly so you feel fuller quicker and longer. And what I love about canned soup, quick and easy meals. If you watch my videos, you know I love things quick and easy. And you have a variety of low-calorie options in the canned soups. Plus, they all have really decent protein in them to help you feel even fuller along with the liquid. And I love pairing a canned soup with a bag salad for a really quick, easy lunch or dinner. Tasty, fast, presto changeo, you're done. Number 13, chunk light tuna. This is my favorite one, the clover leaf skipjack in water. It's the tastiest one, so we always get this one. Tuna is a super cheap, even now with inflation, lean protein. And it's really versatile. You can mix it with anything you like. We like light mayo and dill pickles all chopped up in there. And it's perfect. You can bring it portable in a lunch pail with that ice pack, or you can just make a bunch and keep them at home and eat them throughout the week, which is what we've done for a long time. Number 14, ultra thin golden home pizza crusts. And they carry the large one and the personal size ones, which is really cool. These are super tasty. We've had these quite a few times before. We did not want to give up pizza on our journey. We love it too much. So we found low-calorie ways to include it in our diet, like these thin pizza crusts. And they are very tasty. Top it with any low-cal toppings you like, and you got pizza. And we eat it pretty much every night of the week. Oh, I'm also showing pasta sauce because we eat pasta sauce as the sauce on our pizza instead of the pizza sauce because pasta's way cheaper. So the Dollar Tree has the Primo, and there's a bunch of different flavors you can choose from. Number 15, low-calorie sauces and seasonings. I'm showing Clubhouse Brown Gravy Mix. A quarter of the package is 20 calories. I'm also showing the Old El Paso, 30% less sodium, Smart Fiesta taco seasoning. That's a mouthful. A 6 of the package is 15 calories. And then I'm also showing some mild taco sauce and some salsa. What I love about gravy mix is I love gravy, but I was always afraid to eat it on my journey because I thought it was too high cal. Well, if you get the mix, you just mix it with water. It's really fast to make and it's really low calorie. taco seasoning is super cheap and versatile. You can season it not just for tacos and fajitas. It seasons chicken, potatoes. I've even seasoned popcorn with it. So you can do a variety of things with it. And then this taco sauce and the salsa, I use on eggs, on chicken. You can use it to flavor a bunch of things. And when you're losing weight, you want a lot of flavor because often you're gonna be choosing lower calorie things. And so if you pop the flavor, you'll feel really satisfied and you won't need to eat as much because the flavors will just have you going, I'm good. Number 16, rice cakes. I'm showing the Quaker Crispy Minis, everything seasoning ones. One rice cake is 50 calories. And then I'm also showing the caramel chocolate chip. One rice cake is 60 calories. These are such an amazing snack or meal or dessert. For the savory ones, the everything ones, we like to put tuna on them. And that was actually one of our staple lunches for years. It's really tasty when you put it on there and it makes a really low-cal, high-protein lunch when you add the tuna. They're also great for snacks. You can put whatever low-cal topping you want on it and it makes a great snack. What I love about the sweet one, the caramel chocolate chip, you can put like low-calorie peanut butter or the powdered peanut butter mix with water on it. It makes a really tasty dessert. Or you can spread the pudding mix with the Greek yogurt on top and make a really cool, tasty dessert like that. Even drizzle some melted chocolate on it. Low-cal, beautiful treat or snack. Number 17, freezies. I love freezies because they're super tasty, they're cheap, and they're really low calorie. I'm showing the pop ice ones. You get 20 freezies in the box and 6 different flavors. And like the box was only $2 Canadian because we live in Canada. That's a really good price. Like that's really cheap. You get 3 freezies for 45 calories. That is crazy. It satisfies my sweet tooth. It's really great for like right now it's super hot outside. Keep you cool. You get to enjoy a treat and lose weight at the same time. Number 18, Dempster's hamburger buns. One bun is 130 calories and 4 grams of protein. And they're decent sized buns. What I love about these, they're not just for hamburgers. Secret. They're super versatile. We use these to put peanut butter and jam on. We use them for sandwiches. We use them for burgers. We make garlic bread out of them, mini pizzas out of them. You can crumble them up, season them, and make croutons out of them. And then because they're low cal, all of it's low calorie. You can make a ton of stuff with it. And that's also great when you're on a budget. Getting something like a hamburger bun that's cheap and versatile means you only have to buy one food and you can make multiple things with it. And that will really help save you money in the long run. Numero number 19, honey. A hot cold bag. The Dollar Tree didn't have like a lunch pail or anything like that, but I wanted to show you an option for some sort of insulated bag to take with you on the go. And these are perfect. They have a handle on them. You can seal them and they'll keep your food hot or cold depending on what you want to bring. And it's a decent size, so you can fit quite a bit of food in it. So if you're going for quite a few hours on the road somewhere or out and about, you've got a decent amount of room to store quite a few meals or snacks in there. And that again is really important to help set you up for success by always having food that's kept fresh. Why I'm saying that is because one time I took food with me, but I didn't put an ice pack in it. I didn't keep it fresh. It got ruined. And then I was in the same spot as if I didn't have food. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're inspired to make things easier for yourself and that you can do it on a budget. I love you. I'll catch you in the next vid, honey. Let's play baseball. Oh, batter up. Woo, out of the park.
Pretty good. See ya.
Bye. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Bye, through it. You can do it. Don't give up.